What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Oscar's Cozy Corner. So today I thought I would do a little bit of a speculation video. Now, this is probably half speculation and half leaks based, so there will be spoilers ahead. There's not many, but if you prefer to be surprised, then you should probably skip this one, and I will catch you in the next one. But if you are interested in my thoughts, and you are interested in this little theory that I've got going on, stick around, because I'm going to walk you through what I think might be some breadcrumbs from Gameloft. So obviously last week, Dreamlight Valley announced a collaboration with Loungefly to bring scaled down versions of the backpacks to the game. Right off the bat, when it was announced in the developer update, I thought that they were really cool. I've got Loungefly backpacks, I know that they are a lot of fun, and when I saw them I was just like, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm surprised it took so long for us to get them, but when it was announced I was like, yeah, this was an obvious choice for Dreamlight Valley. I can't believe they haven't done this collaboration sooner. So two of those Loungefly backpacks are going to be coming as rewards from the Night Show Star Path on Wednesday when the update drops, and the Ghost Mickey one looks as though it will be obtainable through socials, perhaps a code, maybe a Twitch drop, something like that. As for the other two, they remain to be seen, but I've got a feeling it's probably going to be Premium Shop. But taking it back to the backpacks that are available for earning from the Star Path tokens, those backpacks are the Sorcerer Mickey backpack and the Dragon Maleficent backpack. So when I saw these, this was where my mind started thinking, is there anything in this? Should we be looking at this a bit closer? I kind of left it for a few days because I wasn't 100% sure if it was a theory worth following, but the more I sat with it, the more I was like, I don't know, let me do some more research. So I did a little playing, I did a little looking around, and I thought I would just do a video to share my thoughts, if nothing else. Prior to the Star Path announcement, when we first got the teaser through the emojis, I did throw out a theory that it could be performance related, especially because of the emojis used. We weren't quite sure, there was a lot of things flying around. That kind of turned out to be true with the rock-themed concert Star Path that was announced, so it was sort of in the same realm, but I did wonder if there would be any links back to the parks when that emoji teaser first dropped. Gameloft quite often likes to use the physical theme parks as a source of inspiration, and they do quite often pull things from there as reference points, especially for furniture and stuff like that, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that there are still parks items to come. But like I said, after sitting with it for a couple of days, and I looked at the teaser image again of the Loungefly backpacks yesterday, and it finally clicked of why I recognized it. So I recognized that Sorcerer Mickey and the dragon version of Maleficent were together, and then I thought, of course, it's Fantasmic. That's what I'm seeing. Not necessarily what they're putting out, but that's what I'm seeing. Now, if you didn't know, Fantasmic is a long-running nighttime show at both Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and I believe it was formerly at Tokyo Disney Sea. I don't think it's there anymore, but its origins reach all the way back to 1992, so it's a very long-running show. And the Fantasmic show is actually about the power of imagination in general. So it's showcased by Mickey, and he is experiencing a dream during a night in which he's asleep. There's quite the storyline. We see a number of heroes, we see a number of villains, and some of the special effects are really impressive. It's a great show, and it has an incredible soundtrack that you can find online. So I do highly recommend that if you are after a little bit of nostalgia. But during this show and in the climactic showdown, Mickey appears in his Sorcerer Mickey outfit. Sometimes he's not always in the exact outfit, but he does appear in it at the end, especially in the Florida Hollywood Studios show. But before that, he is dueling Maleficent in her dragon form, and it is a real spectacle. It's very impressive. There's pyrotechnics, there's water, there's all sorts, and it's just a general fantastic part of the show. The whole show in general is amazing, but I won't digress. Do forgive me because this is some of my own footage from my visit last year. Like I said, I love the parks, I love everything about them, so I did take hundreds and hundreds of photos and videos, but this is a little clip that I got of Fantasmic. Side note, the dragon at Walt Disney World still operates because it's quite different to the one that was at Disneyland, but the Disneyland one did burn down in an accident back in April 2023, so that is very sad. But remaining on topic, this is where the spoilers are ahead, so I will give you a little spoiler warning here. I will put a little countdown on the screen as well, so you can click away if you would like to. But yeah, let's get into where my theory comes in. So for me, it was that concept of the showdown, it was the concept of Fantasmic that I felt was important. I say important, this is speculation, but important as a central point of my theory, I suppose. Not only because it matches the Loungefly bags that we'll be getting in-game, but because there are already very strong indications that the next DLC is going to be centered around Maleficent and Hades. I won't retread old ground here, as I do already have 2 videos available on this topic anyway, so I will link both of those in the description. But to summarize, Maleficent and Hades were part of the end credits of Eternity Isle when you play through Act 3. Now, that sparked the original concept that the DLC would be villains themed, especially as it came hot on the heels of D23 when they announced Villains Land for Magic Kingdom, so there was a lot of villains in the air. But then the Dreamlight Leaks Discord found a number of files within the game relating to a possible new expansion called Storybook Vale. Now, within these leaks, there were even more leaks, and those were possible quest names found, and one was called default tail 027 underscore IP01 underscore the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Now, there's not a lot to go off there. Some of the other quest names were also in that format. It's definitely an internal thing that Gameloft use. So The Sorcerer's Apprentice is the third and most famous segment in Disney's 1940 animated feature film Fantasia, and it's the only returning segment in its sequel Fantasia 2000. This is also where we see Mickey in his iconic Sorcerer's Apprentice outfit. Now, piecing this together, I'm speculating, yes, just fun speculation, that these Loungefly additions could be a little nod to what we may see arrive with the DLC later this year. If we do in fact get quests that feature the Sorcerer's Apprentice as inspiration, or maybe even draw inspiration from Fantasmic, then I can absolutely see Mickey and Maleficent having a showdown at some point during one of the acts or one of the quests, just like they do in Fantasmic. Now, I'm actually pretty confident in this theory at the moment, based off nothing but delusion, I suppose. Maybe delusion and hype, but we do already have an in-game outfit of Sorcerer Mickey. It isn't a costume outfit that we can wear, but there is a piece of furniture on a Mickey mannequin that has his Sorcerer's Apprentice outfit on. So it's not a far cry to assume or to guess that at some point we might be getting a dream style for Mickey that is the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Following on from that, could that be the friendship reward or the quest reward for a certain level of Maleficent where we partner up with Mickey to try and defeat her or bring her down or something like that? I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that that could be some sort of friendship reward or maybe a quest reward for progressing through the story and bringing Mickey along for part of the new DLC. And I don't think it's that far cry to believe that we could get a dream style as a reward for Mickey for a new part of the DLC. Who knows? I do also wonder if we could get Maleficent in dragon form in some capacity. I do feel like that would be a huge undertaking for Gameloft, and it may just be reserved for something like a cutscene. I don't think we would get a dragon form in the game, like that we interact with, but it would be really cool if we did, and it would be really cool regardless if we got sort of like a Maleficent dragon cutscene. I'm down for that. That sounds like fun. Whatever we get, I'm getting myself hyped for the DLC, and we're still kind of a couple of months out, but I'm really excited for this, guys. I feel like it's going to be a really good addition to the game. As always, just reiterating, this is just speculation. Yes, there may be some basis in the files found within the game, or those might amount to nothing. Who knows? They were buried deep in the files. They have odd names. They could be related. They could be throwing us off. I don't know. Regardless, it's always fun to consider what might be coming, and even without the leaked quest names, we are pretty sure that Hades and Maleficent will be coming at some point with the DLC, so some of my theory still stands. What do you think? Do you think that these could be breadcrumbs? Do you think they could be Easter eggs? Do you think Gameloft could be giving us a little nod to what might be coming in the future? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know if I'm delusional. That could be the case, but regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gets you a little bit more hyped for what could be coming in the DLC. And yeah, it's a fun old time to speculate, so join in. With that being said, I will catch you in the next one, and I will see you, of course, in the valley.